It's an honor too. Just the coaching, the type of players out there. Everyone's very hardworking. The players are the best players in the nation. Coaches are the best coaches in the nation. I know when I get there, I'm just gonna be coached like the best, and I'm gonna perform at the best. And I'm just gonna give 110% effort and see where I end up.
What's kind of meant for you?
So my whole life, I never went to any football camps. I never went to Under Armour. I never went to Rivals. All I did is train and go to work every single day. So once my senior year came around, I started going to camps, just college-based camps, so no one knew who I was. I went out there and performed at my best to make sure that any coaches would recognize me. Every camp I went out to, I received an offer from that school, just from hard work, just working out every single day for the past 4 or 5 years, and just preparing myself that no one knew who I was because I never came out, and that's how the system works nowadays. It's really hard to get noticed if you don't go to those camps. So I was just preparing for the day, so once I go out there, I was ready to destroy it. No, sir. I received my first offer 3 months ago from Hawaii at my showcase. So no one knew who I was until that day. I received a small offer from Mountain West School, and then once I started going to camps, colleges started seeing who I was, and my coach said, let's go out to Alabama because no one's going to know who I am. But I know when I go out there, I'm going to play 110%. I'm going to play more physical and smarter than any person I go up against. I went out there and destroyed the competition, 2,000 kids, and I earned myself an offer. It's tremendous. No one's going to be able to stop our offensive line this year. We are smart. We work as a team. We work as a unit. And that's what you need as an offensive lineman. You need people that can work together and function together so we can make those big holes and have our 5-star running back run up there and get it done.
Jarrett actually, he's probably one of the hardest working kids in this program. He works, nonstop, morning, night, sometimes twice a day. He's been a committed D lineman his whole life. And it's taken 2 years to really convince him that, hey, you're an offensive lineman if you want it. He spent a lot of time in the film room with me. We've done a lot of off-season drills to get his feet work set up for the lineman. Once he started seeing improvement is when Jarrett really bought into the idea of possibly being a lineman at the next level on top of the high school career. Once he actually kind of took that in, realized it, he embraced it, which made him even work even harder. And he's always asking questions. He's always learning every day, trying to improve. A few months during spring, he goes, I don't have any stars. No one's talking to me. We had guys at all these lineman camps we were going to asking me why. Because he was a defensive lineman. He has no film. A lot of schools were asking about him. They go, where did he come from? Why is there no offensive film? It's all defensive film. And I'm like, just watch him in person. Watch him in person. He picks it up quick, which shows you he's a top caliber lineman, and he's going to, I think, make Alabama very proud.
I mean, obviously, he's, like I said, he's kind of this late bloomer at this.
He really is. He is very green. And that's one thing I've told coaches is the fact that if he could pick this up in 4 months, what do you think he can do next year after having a year in 4 months? He's only going to get better.
Well,
he basically,
he's not going to slack off.
No, that's the thing. He came up to me today and basically said, hey, now that I've done it, now I can't slack. He goes, I need to improve on what you said I've done wrong, what I've seen on films doing wrong, and what Alabama said I was doing wrong. Because now they're going to be looking at you like a very fine microscope. They're going to pick you apart. You're going to get criticism, both positive and negative, and Jarrett will embrace it. That's the kind of kid he is. Jarrett's all about, he's a smart kid, always wants to be top of everything, wants to be the best.